if you learn from a wrong set of people, your understanding is going to be at a very primitive level, at a very basic level. I'm going to be sharing with you 11 points in which you have to measure whether a particular institute is good or not. You could see here there are a lot of reviews. We have almost 3600 plus curriculum that we have. This is just the meta ads course, which is just the pre-recorded course. Welcome to this particular video, and I'm gonna help you choose the best digital marketing classes or institute in Chennai. And I really wanted to make a right decision because this changes the way you want to become a good marketer. This is going to be a crucial step because if you learn from a wrong set of people, but if you learn from experts and if you learn from the right mentors, you will actually see a huge difference in the way you do marketing, right? So I'm going to be sharing with you 11 points in which you have to measure whether a particular institute is good or not. So what I want you to do is really go and research 4 to 5 best institute in Chennai or any other city if you're watching this video from. You then ask them these questions that whether they have these parameters or not, and then try to measure whether they fit or not, right? And that's the key because I have trained hundreds and thousands of students in my life, and one thing is that they don't know how to question, right? They believe whatever people say at forefront, and then I don't want you to take wrong decisions and choose the best ones. So let's get started, and this is going to be a very raw video, very authentic, and I'm going to give you the best possible advices for you. So watch until the end. Now, the first thing we're taking a look at is accreditation and the certification. Now, you need to ask, is the course certified by industry bodies or platforms like Google, Meta, HubSpot? Do you get recognized certificates after completion? Is the name of the brand existing in the market? Like if you go to a recruiter and say you studied from, let's say, X or Y or Z, do they recognize this institute or not is also very important for you to consider that, right? Are the useful, again, certification useful for placements or training? You need to basically figure that out. So when you ask these questions, what are the certifications you've given? Do you have any industry tie-ups or are you associated with any colleges? So this is something that you ask them, and you have to understand that are the founders well connected in the industry? Are they respected in the industry, and so on? So that's something you need to sort. Now at Digital Scholar, which is the digital marketing institute in Chennai and Mumbai, we were the first few of the many institute that we started in 2019. Now we're in Mumbai as well. We offer online classes also, and here our Digital Scholar certification is recognized by industry. We get a lot of recruiters coming to us and saying, we want to hire from you guys because you bring the top strategies in the city, right? So our hub is an innovation hub, research hub. We got almost 35 plus performance marketers, almost 40 plus social media guys working on different case studies and industries and different clients, and that's what is respected in the industry. So we are backed by EcoVME. We're a 150 member performance marketing agency. So you got to ask these questions, which is, are they well respected or not? Second, curriculum coverage. Does it cover core modules like SEO, Google Ads, Meta Ads, your content analytics, social media, and so on, right? Is it updated with latest AI tools and trends? Are advanced topics like funnels, automations, e-commerce included? So you got to ask these questions, right? What do you cover in Meta and Google Ads, right? Is it just that they're going to teach you things like how to click a button, right? How to choose the lead generation form, how to create that form? Then, well, you can watch this on YouTube and you can get away for, in just 30 minutes, you can, know how to click the buttons and get away. But is that really going to help you? No. You have to then ask them the question, do you have strategic insights on different verticals, like how real estate selling works, jewelry brands, cosmetics, e-commerce, or anything, and so on, right? Can you share an example of an insight, right? Do you teach CDW ads? What do you cover in AI tools? Any framework? So you're going to ask this question and you'll actually understand whether you're able to reply or not. You'll get your answer straight away. Now at Digital Scholar, we actually have a pretty in-depth curriculum, and let me show you an example as well. So here you can take a look at the curriculum that we have. This is just the meta ads course, which is just the pre-recorded course, and here we have shared best retargeting strategies, how to create creatives, what are the best labs here, media buying analysis, how to make a decision, what are some of the scaling strategies, what are some of the sales campaign, how to do WhatsApp campaigns, and so on. Right, so literally there are videos which is highly updated, like this is shot in just like a month ago, ago, and you can see here the kind of videos you will get, which I believe is not even outside. Like, you won't believe, I was hiring a trainer from one of the other institutes in Chennai, and I asked them, do you do CTWA? And he was like, what is CTWA, right? And that guy was the head trainer. So that's was shocking that other institutes are not even trying to teach what we want to basically teach here, right? So you can see here, this is one of the examples that I'm showing you on the screen. Now next, whether do they offer practical hands-on learning, right? Do they offer live projects or internships? Are you working on real brands or dummy campaigns? Will you get experience managing actual ad spends or just theory? So ask them these questions. What kind of projects do you offer? What kind of brands I would be working on? Can you name a few? Right now, here's an example of the consulting challenge and the social media challenge, where our students get to work with brands like Twin Birds, Levista Coffee, Aerohub Mall. There are so many other, Ampa Mall, Skywalk. So different clients that we have, and these guys actually work on these real clients, right? So for some we do social media, for some we do performance, and these are the clients that we basically give during their courses. Okay, and apart from that, we also give 2,500 rupees per student for running actual ads. So every student in the batch has done an actual project on Meta, done an actual project on Google, and that's how they become super confident. So you can see it on the screen, all the results, and then they get gifts. Not just that, in my description I've literally put an entire process. It's an almost an hour video where we show you how we do the consulting challenge, where students have to generate leads and do sales for a particular brand, and it's an entire thing that's put raw, right? Literally, you will see the kind of questioning and the kind of work that the students do at Digital Scholar. It's mind-blowing, right? So I just suggest you to go and watch that particular video as well. Now, number 4 is trainers and faculty expertise. Now, are the trainers industry professionals or only academics? Very important, very, very important. That is, other institutes or that the institute you talk to, are they just trainers, or are they teachers, or they are actually practitioners who come and teach? And there's a very big difference between these two, because again, you don't want to learn how a button works on Meta, how a button works on Google, because that, I believe, you can learn for free on YouTube. But can they share certain insights? Can they share certain visionary approach, some strategies that's going to change the game for you? That's extremely crucial, and that's extremely important, right? Do they have experience running ads or digital agencies? Are they kids age 20 to 25? Now, I don't have any problem with the kids, but the thing is that I've seen that lot of institutes popping up. They think that it's a money making machine. It's a cow machine, cash cow, where just launch the courses and you can make some money. But that's not how it works. You gotta ask the trainers, ask these questions. Who are the trainers? What's their proof? What kind of brands have they worked with? And that's really important for you. Now, most of the trainers that we have, they are practitioners. They've worked with hundreds of clients. They bring in industry experts. Most of our courses happen on the weekends and the weekday in the evening. So the trainers are not full-time trainers at all, right? We can't have full-time trainers, because the kind of insights we want to bring can only a practitioner bring. So that's why we do these timings as well. Number 5, LMS access and learning support. Do they provide a robust LMS platform for structured learning? So ask them, do they have an LMS? Now, what is LMS? It's a learning management system, which I just showed you an example right now, that you can go watch videos back home. Because yes, you may learn the classes in the offline mode and you want the offline experience, 100% correct, but certain things are very process oriented, where you have to sit and watch step by step. Okay, I do this and then I go here and then I go there, and then that's what it is. So a lot of times digital marketing is an execution problem, right? So yes, strategically we will learn inside the offline classes, but if you want to execute and you're stuck somewhere, then these videos are going to be the most helpful bit for you, right? Can you access recording sessions, PDFs, quizzes, assignments in one place? That's also very important, that you want to go refer something back. It's important that you get that also. Is it updated training on LMS? Do they have all the videos updated or not, is a very important thing. All the videos that I've put here is highly updated, and this is something that we do as well. So ask these questions. Do you have LMS? Is it updated with latest content? Ask for proof and check for the recordings. And yes, as I showed you, this is our LMS walkthrough. Our students do assignments on the back end. They submit the assignments. All of that happens over here. So here's a video of the assignments where students are submitting on the LMS. You can see here students are submitting Facebook ad copies and creatives from online batches. There is offline batch that they're submitting assignments. We are approving, we are pending review, we have rejecting it. So a lot of things comes into picture when it comes to LMS. Now the class format, is it online versus offline? Do they offer offline classes based in Chennai or Mumbai or online? You need to ask this question. And most offline classes are like a very small conference room that stuffs in about 10 to 15 students. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just feel that there has to be a group energy where you get to see other people, you get to see other business owners, you get to see people from different walks of life, and then you get to learn from them, and that's a different energy altogether. Think about MBA, right? If you do an MBA from Stanford, IIMs, ISB, there are about 60, 70, 100 students in a class, and the learning also happens from other people, and that's really important that you get that kind of experience. Now there are a lot of kids that come, they say no, we want a very small class, the attention is going to be on them. The attention is on everybody, but the point is that the energy that you get from different people from different walks of life is completely different, and this is game changing, right? Because at the end of the day, digital marketing is definitely all about execution, but also it's about your transformation, it's about how confident you feel, it's about how you interact with other people, because that's key to succeed here, right? So you need to understand the quality of the people determines the quality of the quality of the classes, the quality of the output of the work that you do also, right? So yes, that's one thing, is that doubt clearing support in both formats, online and offline. You got to ask that question. Then you should definitely do an offline training. And why do you want to go for an online classes, right? Because both are absolutely same. Of course, it's according to your convenience, but what happens is in the online you need to be very, very dedicated, okay? Because you're going to be in the same environment where you sit, and let's say your parents tell you to do some work, you get disturbed, right? You have to go and start doing that particular work, or you get a call from your friend who's waiting downstairs, then you have to go and attend that particular guy. You have to do all the household chores. So I'm just trying to say that when you are in the same environment, that there could be a lot of disturbing elements, and you need to be very dedicated for you to be successful. But when you come inside a classroom, you leave that particular life behind. You're inside a classroom room full of people who want to learn and share the exact same vibe, then it's a different game altogether. So I hope you understand that the energy, at the end of the day, it's all about your focus, like how focused you could be for that 3 to 4 hours, and most importantly, practically implement it then and there, right? So gotta ask this question: do you have offline classes? Check for the setup, ask for proof, and check for demo recordings if you could. I've already shared all the proofs so that you can check ours. At Digital Scholar, we have both available. We're based out of Chennai, Mumbai, and online classes. So whatever you prefer, you could basically get going. Alumni success, check for Google reviews, YouTube testimonials, LinkedIn alumni, right? See if the past students are now freelancers, agency owners, and placed in top companies. Check these yourself, okay? Check for genuine reviews, check for the previous students and what they are up to. Now, if you go to Digital Scholar review section, right, you could see here there are a lot of reviews. We have almost 3,600 plus. There are many reviews that we have put. So make sure you check for the reviews and you check whether people are genuine or not, okay? Now you can see here Vigneshwaran here says I've completed more than what I've expected. These guys have real pictures, okay? Sejal Srivas, she is a real person. You guys, if you have question also, just go and Google that. I mean, not Google, but go to LinkedIn and check for their names, and you can basically do this, okay? So yeah, Arun Jain, game changer for my ecom business. This guy is real. He's sharing real businesses from him. Amazing experience, although he's given 2 stars, not sure why, okay? Yeah, all this happens, and then there are some negative reviews also. So just go and check the negative reviews, and also check the answers for it, because at times there's always 2 sides of the story. Now this guy just comes in with a fake name, and he's just saying that other institutes are best, okay? And then we've replied saying whatever you've mentioned doesn't make any sense at all, right? So go and check for the reviews. Go and check for the reviews on YouTube of that particular institute. So if you go here, you can check on the video section what are the success stories of different students, right? You can see there are so many people. This is real proof of what we do, and and you can also go and check on LinkedIn whether the students are doing pretty well or not. I can guarantee and tell you that students who have studied with us in 2019, 2020 are at the top of the game right now, right? Top of the game. So why is that it takes about 3 to 4 years? Any good thing, right? And anything you want to become top in the game, you have to give at least 3 to 4 hours, because that's when it starts compounding, right? You can't start making massive mad money in just 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. You learn, you start executing, your game becomes stronger and stronger, and we have seen that the students hit the peak point in about 3 to 5 years. That's the reality, right? Anybody who guarantees you quick rich scheme, you have to start running away from them, because no, it is not a quick rich scheme at all. But if you are at it consistently, it is definitely lucrative business that you can get into, right? Number 8, do they provide industry exposure? Do they offer guest lectures, challenges, agency visit, or contest? Are there networking opportunity with industry leaders? Ask them this question: can you tell us who are the previous guest lectures? What are the contests, and do you offer agency visits? Now, if you take a look at our Digital Scholars Edge, we have guest trainers from Amazon, Myntra, Flipkart, and whatnot. Again, the videos are available on YouTube. Most of these sessions happen online, and we bring as many trainers as possible as in the form of guests. Number 2, most important, we are located next to the industry itself, which is of course this is run by an agency called as EcoVME. So EcoVME agency is right next to it. Students get to see equipment, students get to see other people, students get to see how other things are happening. So that's basically one of the big things, that when you're situated next to the agency, again, the whole experience, right, the whole vibe, just by observing, I feel that there's going to be a dramatic transformation as well, right? So that's something you could basically question about other institutes. Number 9, do you teach how to sell, right? See, learning few tools, learning few ad platforms is not digital marketing. That's only one aspect of it, right? We have to understand the psychology of consumers. We have to understand how they buy, right? So you have to understand that digital marketing is about 3 important. So first of all, the research that you have to do, right, which is understanding consumer psychology. Why are people buying? Would an offer be good? What are the customer out, how the branding of that particular business is. Okay, you have to understand the market itself. So there is this research that you got to do before you do digital marketing, and then now comes actual digital marketing. Right now, this is the place where you're setting up website, you're doing SEO, you're doing Google ads, social media, outreach, whatever. Right, all the important aspects of it you actually implement. Right, there's a research phase, there's the execution phase, and then there's the selling phase. Now here you need to also understand how to sell to the customers, because you generate leads. Okay, you can generate leads via Meta or Google, but how do you speak to them, how do you convert them, how do you follow up with them is another science altogether, right? And that sometimes not a lot of people want to teach you, right? Okay, but here at Digital Scholar we actually teach you something, which is how to sell your freelancing or agency services. Like for example, we actually have something where we teach you how to pitch clients, how to package things, how to price them, how to sell using the right scripts, how to outreach, right, how to outreach them, how to onboard them, and all of that. Okay, and Placement Accelerator, we help you with your resume building, video resume, and all of that. In a way, we are again teaching you how to sell yourself, right, to the employer, and you're selling your skills basically so that they can hire you. So these are some things we focus on, because I believe that's also key in terms of learning. Brand reputation and age. Is the institute been around for very long? How many batches have they completed? So make sure you ask them this question. Are the founders credible names in digital marketing? Is it featured in media, awards, or partnerships? Now you gotta ask them this question: what is the founder's history? What is the achievement of the institute? Any awards or any college partnerships? Now at Digital Scholar, we launched in 2019, one of the very few and the first in the country. We have been training since 2011, right? We've done trainings in almost 10 plus countries. We've done in Amsterdam. We did a huge event in Oman. We basically have done a lot of workshops in Mumbai, shared stages with a lot of people. So we've been training since very long, but officially we started institute in 2019. And yeah, these are some of the examples. We have also been awarded as the best digital marketing institute, and also we have partnership with different colleges like MOP Vaishnav, Wales University, VITAP, and all of that. Okay, at the end of the day, right now I want to end this the video with this, that you should compare fees versus benefits, not just the lowest price, because I've generated like 100,000 plus leads. The moment I pick up the call, the first question people ask is, what is the fee? Okay, are you window shopping? Do you don't want to know what are the things you're going to get into, what is the kind of experience you're going to be getting, right? And then compare the benefits with the value that is being created, right? So that's something you have to understand. Okay, so next time when you talk to institute, the lowest is not always the best. In fact, the lowest would be actually the most terrible option for you, and I'll tell you why. Because if you're going for the lowest, I don't know how they're going to hire good trainers. I don't know how they're going to provide good infrastructure to you. I don't know how they're going to keep up with the LMS trends. I don't know how they're going to keep up with the doubt clearing session, because all of these requires money, right? Nothing is free, and you just cannot create something for 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. You cannot create something of great value. That is why your ISB, IIMs, Stanford University, all of these colleges have massive fees. And the reason for that is they are creating so much value. They bring the best of the best people, and for that it requires money, right? So yes, you need to really understand what is the cost versus value. And yes, I hope you guys make a great decision when choosing the right digital marketing institute. Just make sure you research 4 to 5 institutes, measure, have like a pen and a book with you, and just see that whether which institute gets you the best value for money out of all of these 11 factors. Ask them the right question, then make an informed decision, because this can be a game changer for you, right? If you learn from the wrong set of people, you will have the wrong strategies, you will have the wrong understanding, and you will suffer throughout your life, right? But if you learn the right strategies, you have the confidence in you, there's a transformation, you will succeed in your life. All right, so that's about it. If you loved this particular video, just like and subscribe, and there are some more videos in this description. Just go and watch them. I'll see you guys at Digital Scholar. Bye bye.